What's up, guys? Snowman VR here. Today I'm gonna be doing tips and tricks for when you're using the sled, like as he has, and
Like,
uh we're gonna have Mr. Cheese VR, my friend.
and
He's gonna
and this
be
is one
kind
of the
of
tricks. This is one of the tricks that you can
yeah
do with the sled.
yeah he's gonna be
And
kind
also, you
of
can just go back to
demonstrating them.
normal.
Yeah, he's
Hmm.
gonna be trying to like demonstrating them. I'm gonna be telling them, but also kind of demonstrating them. He's gonna be mostly demonstrating them what you do, and I'll teach you guys how to do it. He'll be demonstrating what it looks like. So let's go. Okay,
Ah,
so now that we're in Fortress, which is where we're gonna be showing off most of the tips and tricks that you can use, and where we're gonna be doing them, we're just gonna be showing you guys. Me and Mr. Cheese VR are just gonna be showing you guys the tricks that you can do with them. So let's go. So, kind of the first trick. This is like, you might know this by now, but this is like a very simple trick. Like,
like this.
when you're, like, yeah.
Oh damn.
So,
Oh damn.
the first trick is going on the ceiling.
Like
So, what you can
this.
either
Look
do,
at me.
if you have grapplers, you can just flip upside down and kind of pull yourself up. But if you don't have grapplers, you can just flip upside down and then just like pinch climb down until
The
the bottom
opposite
of
of
your
pinch
sled.
climbing. Well, actually, it's the
Yeah,
same thing as pinch climbing. It's just looking like it's the opposite.
yeah, until the kind of skis touch like the roof. You can also ride on the walls, but that's not really. It doesn't
And
completely work. You
also,
don't
it's like
stick to this.
very difficult to control when you go fast. Like, cause
Yes, if
if
you're
you're,
on the ceiling,
although it's pretty good when you're trying to get tagged, you just so if you're trying to be not tagged, you might want to go in the ceiling with like like you try to tag me up here,
okay,
like for a
I'll
demonstration.
be on the ground. So this is very helpful for when you're running because then, yeah, like if they're going like fast, you'll kind
If
of
you're like good at juking or something, you can just like
just that you won't be able to get them because if you're going really fast, because then you're also having to throw upwards. That was a trick shot. Okay, so that's the first one, riding on the ceiling. The second one, we can either do it on the ground or the ceiling. I mean, it doesn't matter. Let's just do it. I mean, let's just do it on the ceiling just for the fun of it. So when you're going around, you can use your grapplers, or if you have hot cocoa, you can just kind of hit yourself
and
in the back of your head.
it's annoyingly hard to use the grapplers to make you go
Yeah,
fast.
because then
Like,
you could just go like that, and then you like possibly you could just fall off. So like yeah, if you move very slightly, you'll fall off. Okay, so what you can do, you can get a start with your grapplers. See like that happens,
oh,
and
I
you
didn't
can
use my grapples. I just used the ice on the ceiling to push me.
yeah. So if you if you get like a start or something, you can start going very fast. This is like the best way to riding around on the thing. If you want to get a lot of speed, all you have to do is just get like your speed. Like you can show them real quick, and all you do is you
Oh,
just
like speed?
go.
I bet.
You get like you just go in a circle. Like you just start going in a circle, and as you can
And
see,
also, if you want to be fancy, you can do it backwards.
yeah, like as you can see, as he's going around the circle, he can start going. He starts to go very fast.
Like backwards. I'm doing this backwards right now. You see how
Yeah,
fast I was going backwards? It was like pretty first time.
but then if you get enough speed, then you can go like very fast. It
You can be
also,
Tokyo drifting like me. Look.
yeah, like you could just do it for fun, like just spin around, like going around in a circle, and you're not even really turning, like you're just drifting. And then if you get enough speed, sometimes this does not work, but you can go like here, take a sharp turn into here, and then you can kind of just go around in like a circle, and then you can go back into the turn, and then you can just go around the map.
Like also, like I said earlier, if you want to be fancy on the roof, you can be fancy on the ground.
Yeah, like let's say, like you're just going, but then you just kind of spin around, and so it's kind of difficult because you can't really see where you're going. So
Yeah,
you're
when you're
kind of
going
just
backwards,
yeah,
it's pretty impressive if you do it without bumping into anything like that.
yeah,
I just did a pretty difficult thing. I was in a
like
tight
yeah, it's like
spot and
pretty
I actually just backwards into it.
yeah. So
Yeah, what was
that's
that?
the second tip. The third tip, I don't know if this is the last tip, but the third tip is let's say like hmm, let's say you're like running from somebody,
Like, come on, let's go
or
do
you're
it on the
using the
ground.
boosters.
Let's go do it on the grass, okay? Come on, let's go do it on the grass.
No, let's say you're running from somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Like you
Like,
have
come
like a
on.
creative lobby, and you put
No, hold
in
on.
like the like
No,
you
hold on.
put in
Like,
the like
let's say
speed
when you're running
boosters.
from somebody, you get on the rope,
Yeah,
then you use it to boost yourself.
like right this. Like let's say when you're running from somebody. This is the next trick, by the way. So let's say you're running from somebody and you're going, and then you jump on a zip line. It's very useful too. You go around once, then when you get here, you let go, and then you have a lot of speed built up, and you can just go
The better zip line
flying.
is the blue one. The better zip line is the blue one. Then you can just
Yeah,
use it to catch the speed. Like this, look.
like you can just get a lot of
Like,
speed and continue
look.
getting speed
I'm about
because
to
of
catch
going
up with him. I'm about to tag him.
in the circle. Yeah, and then kind of our last, maybe our last. I might have one more. Kind of our last one. It involves using the hot cocoa. I gotta go fill up with
Hold on, let me
stuffing,
tag you.
but it involves using the hot cocoa. So if
Did you already?
uh,
Here, let me fill up on stuffing too.
mm,
I'll get 0.
okay, okay, so if you're, let's say hmm, let's say like I'm running from somebody and
Here, hold on.
they're going pretty fast.
Let's see who's tagged. Okay.
So like what you could do is we can't really show it right now, but if you're in like a creative lobby and you're like the whole lobby decides to turn it into like play mode, like how but but you place down like speed boosters, what you could do is you could possibly get speed and then like well not like speed boosters. Let's just say like you're running, but then you flip like this and you go on the wall and you can use your like you don't stay on it forever. Like you can't stay on it forever. But let's say this. So I grapple up here and I go like this. Okay. And then I go like this. My grapples are like this. I hold in and then you just kind of fall.
Like, you
And
try to tag me. Like, you go very fast and you try to tag me. Okay, like get very fast. Like,
okay. So he's gonna kind of
demonstrate
demonstrate.
how you can get away if someone's going very fast at you with a sled.
Yeah, like you can like if someone's going fast, then yeah, like this. This is like a route you can do. But also what you can do is if you're running, you could flip and then kind of scale up a wall with
Or you can
the
just do
sled,
this. Or you can just
and
do
then you
this.
could just go,
Well,
and then
I
you could
messed
just
that
go
up.
like that, and then you can just go like that. And if you're lucky enough and you time it correctly, because sometimes it's a bit weird, like so let's say I'm right here, I can just go. Like sometimes it's weird, like if I'm like right here, and then I flip, I fall down, and I just fall down. If
Like,
you're lucky enough,
yo, snow,
or
snow
like
VR.
you add like
Like,
a ramp or something,
look what you can do with the jump pads.
yeah, like you can do that. But like if you're like falling and then you like have a ramp like already here, you can kind of, let me try to set one up. You can kind of, like you can go on the wall and then
I've ran out of
flip
stuff
around.
Snowman VR. Have
And
you
then,
got all the chests in the map?
yeah.
The new map?
I'll also make a video on that either today, or tomorrow, where all the chests in the skate park map and the new, like the revamped theater map. But that'll come out tomorrow. Probably, I'm guessing. So let's say you're doing this. If you had like a ramp and you make sure your turning's good. So
I'll be
all you
right
gotta
back,
do,
okay?
all you gotta do is just fall and then pull up. And then if you're on like a big wall, you can get like a lot of speed, and then you can just start going. And then what you can also do is when you're going, you can just pull on the wall and kind of lift up in the air, and you will go fast. So that's kind of, let's see, the trick's 4 or 5. I can't remember. I think it's 4. But then trick 5, as he showed you, what you can do, this is kind of a trick, but also kind of a route. But what you can do is you could either go on this, like you go boom, because then once you go on that, you're already sliding. Like you're going to be sliding. It's kind of better on this one over here. Gotta fill up the stuff real quick. It's kind of better on the kind of launch pad. There's not really any like big launch pads, sadly. But for the small one, what you could do, you could stand on it, launch, and then kind of just do that and turn into it, and then get your speed with the grappler, and then you can just go fast. It's also kind of, this is kind of my next tip. I think I already showed it. This is kind of another trick. If you have the grapplers and you don't want to kind of waste time going circles to gain up speed, because after a little bit you're just going around a circle fast and you're not really getting speed. If you want to just get that speed fast and then go in a circle, what you want to do is get a little boost off it and then just use the grappler. And if you're lucky and you stay on the ground, you will be sent flying, and you won't have to go through all those circles on the ice. That's really all of the tips and tricks I have for you guys. Please comment down below if you guys want to if these helped you or not. And also thanks for having Mr. Cheese. But thank you for watching. Comment down below if these tips and tricks helped you, because they kind of helped me. This is, again, these are like pretty useful tricks that you can use when you're in Yeeps. So just consider liking and subscribing. We are getting slowly getting closer to we're getting very close to 500. We need like 80 or 70 something more. So please subscribe. Well, please consider subscribing, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.